Yes, it's the best because anybody who can speak Ibadan Yoruba language, then you are good to go.
Okay.
You know, so when I even speak some of my English, the dialect shows Ibadan-tic showing in my language.
You are so Ibadan-tic.
You know, people don't even see the Igbo touch in me. Don't dress Igbo, I dress like Yoruba, I speak Yoruba and things like that. So, and somebody who have lived in Ibadan for almost all her life, what else do you expect? Some take me to say, she's from Ondo State. No,
yes,
I am from Delta State.
Wow. Delta turned Ibadan. Okay, I'm going to take you a bit deeper now. How was growing up for you? What type of family did you grow up from? And how was it for you? We all have it differently.
Well, my growing up was from a humble background.
Okay.
You know, the Omolokpa barrack stuff.
Hey, you look like Omolokpa, ma.
Stop it. You know, the barrack stuff. My father was a police officer. And we grew up in the barrack, Ele, to be precise, in Oyo State. And humble background, a family of 7.
Okay.
I'm the second child. 5 boys, 2 girls. And you know what it means to grow up with the boys. So most time people say, you behave more like a man.
A man.
You know, because when we're growing up, you know, all these boys, they don't want to believe that you are their senior. The moment you are a woman, especially the one immediately after me, we used to fight. You know, so coming up from that background of a humble beginning, not from a rich home, an average home, but very contented. My father was able to provide for us all we needed. And all those thoughts he used to imbibe in my mind. Always remember whose child you are. Those proverbial things that made us who we are today. Always remember whose child you are. All that glitters is not gold. Those are the kind of background I came from that gave me this humility. My father made us to understand that charity begins from home. You cannot give what you don't have.
That's right.
So that is the kind of disciplinarian father I had. And that is why sometimes I can't compare the beauty with my, kind of lifestyle. I'm a very simple girl, very humble, and I just do my own things my own way. Nothing attracts me like, okay, somebody is too rich and I want to copy. No, my father will let you know that, look, you are on your own lane. Why don't you just face your lane? Whatever the other person has is his own. You face what you have, and with time, you will get there. So that is the kind of background, and that has really made me who I am today. I'm contented with what God has given to me. I am humble. I'm a woman of integrity. And to burst your bubble, I'll tell you, I am one of the most decent actors you have out there. I am one of the most decent, yes. I can say it anytime.
Wow. I love that.
Thank you.
One of the most decent actors you have there.
Yeah, that's grace.
Okay, so when you say one of the most decent that you have out there, in what context? In
a lot of contexts.
Okay.
You know, this wrong notion that people have about actresses. I'll give you one of the examples. I went to a party one day, and this woman was sharing a souvenir. She got to me, she jumped my side, and she continued sharing. My PA went and said, Mommy, you've not given her. I said, no, these actresses that snatch people's husband. I said, please, madam, come. What do you mean actresses that snatch people's husband? I have never snatched anybody's husband. And all of us are not the same, please. You don't just come and have that notion that every actress, because some people are somehow, then that means everybody is like that. Madam, please, I have never snatched anybody's husband. And okay. You know,
party.
In the party, yes. What was she sharing? Plastic. You know, so some people have this notion that most actresses have a kind of lifestyle. And I am happy to say I don't belong to that lifestyle they think most of us have. You don't always see me out there, just like you said. You know, I separate my acting career to who I am. I am a different person, but unfortunately, I'm an actress. When we get to stage, I can behave like a hoe. I can behave, act anyhow. But there's an inbuilt, there's somebody in me that I really represent as me. So I separate it from the acting world and my real life. And that's why I say, to some extent, I am one of the most decent. I don't dress anyhow. If you see me dress anyhow, maybe I am acting in a movie.
Yeah.
So that is the kind of notion I mean.
That's quite encouraging, and of course people can attest to that about you.
Thank you.
We've known you for a long time, and then you have maintained that level of purity, integrity that you have. I pray that God continue to give you the grace.
Amen.
All right, so how did you start the journey into acting, and what year did it start for you?
That question is somehow.
Okay.
Most of us, when you ask them, when did you start? Some will take it from the scratch when they started acting in the kindergarten. No. I will say I started acting professionally. That is when I am called to perform, I get paid in 1989. Yes, and when they call me to act, I get paid in 1989.
1989?
Yes.
Mommy.
Yeah.
You know
1989.
Please, that's 36 years ago.
36 and above, yeah. Yeah.
Mommy, what's the
It was mommy, like.
36 years. If I 36 years. Okay, well, all right.
So, but if I want to take it back from my secondary school days, fine, you'll be talking about 81, 82, And somebody discovered me, my vice principal, Dr. Mrs. Ero, in my school, Anwar Islam Grammar School, LLA. We have a drama
You even went to Anwar Islam.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Like there let's go back to Denny. So and we had a drama group, and I performed one of the performances there. She now called me after the performance to her office and said, "Look, what do you intend to do in life?" My father said I should learn linguistics or German language, and that was all my father wanted me to be, a linguist or German language. And I said, I want to read German language or linguistics. And I said, no, you are so good in acting. I can see that inbuilt character talent. Why don't you go for acting? So from there, I started thinking acting. I went briefly after the school. I went to briefly to University of Ibadan to read theater arts, but my father denied me. My father said, "No, you won't be an actor. Those people that are lazy around, those people drop out from school, you won't be an actor. Go and read linguistics." I did jam 3 times. I didn't meet cutoff mark. Now this man, So, but somehow, I got admitted into Anvani Koko College of Education, which is affiliated to University of Nigeria, Nsukka, to read health education.
Okay.
So, but unfortunately, the year I changed from UI to Avani Koko, I lost my dad. So at the end of the day, how will I put it? I am the one that saw myself through, paying my school fees and everything all by myself, and through the help of one Honorable Linda Chuba. Yes, she helped me, and the little I could gather from the little I do to train myself. So if I had known that I would lost my father, I would stay put in the theater. But just to please him, I left UI and I went to Avan. And unfortunately, I lost him. And I trained myself, to God's glory, with the help of some good aunties around.
Thank God. So how did you now navigate into acting?
Yes, from there, when I was briefly in UI, I met the ATAS president, Prince Laoye, Tunde Laoye.
Okay.
He came to me and said, "Look, one Prince Wemimo, a private independent producer, needs some 10 beautiful girls, ladies, and you're beautiful. I want you to be part of the 10. I said, "Well, that'll be fine." So he took me to Uncle Wemimo production. That production then was Express Ladies in 1992. And I was part of the 10 ladies, and I acted with them, some of the actors there. And the man saw me and said, "Look, you came to do only 2-3 scenes. My next project, I want you to play the lead role."
Wow.
And from there, Uncle Emimo gave me the lead role in Ododoeye, which now brought me to limelight in 1993.
You've been in limelight. I'm kidding. You've been in limelight since 1993.
Yeah, by His grace.
That's like 32 years ago.
By His grace, yeah.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Wow. And you're still here.
I thank God.
Okay, please continue.
So from there, there's a part I jumped because I started from the stage plays.